What's good? It's your boy Fanon. All right, man. I'm going to talk about one of my favorite heavyweights. Haven't had an opportunity to talk to him about him too recently. I had to take a break off of him after he kissed the cruiserweight in the ring. But hey, man, all's forgiven. I'm back on it. Back to talking to my man about my man Tyson. There's only one Tyson Fury, the true WBA, WBO, IBF, and IBO world champion. He had some pretty choice words for Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. There's been a lot of talk about who was going to fight who next and all this stuff. And a couple of times, both Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua talked about, saying, hey, maybe they'll fight Tyson Fury next. And that, maybe I think Deontay Wilder talked about potentially fighting Tyson Fury in the United States. Anthony Joshua said something to him, but Tyson Fury, God, man, I like this dude, man. Tyson Fury said, hey, man, y'all can both put some, basically said that they can put his, they could do some suckage on his testicles. I'm trying to find a way to say how to say that without getting flagged in my video, man. But they can SUCK is BALLS. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. What he says is, I keep hearing Wilder saying that if he doesn't fight Joshua, he'll fight Fury. And Joshua saying if he doesn't fight Wilder, he'll fight Fury. You know what you can both can go do? SUCK my BALLS, you pair of bums. You think I'm a dosser for somebody, do you? Dossier, I might be pronouncing it wrong. I had to look that up in the Urban Dictionary. That is a homeless person or somebody who lives at a cheap hotel, basically calling them a bum. You think I'm a bum for somebody, do you? Live your own life, fight your own people, and crack on. I'll fight you when I'm ready, not on your time, on my time. You a pair of bums. I'm the lineal champion. Always remember that. Dossiers are what you are. I see you in a bit. Fight each other and stop being a pair of ish houses, and that'll decipher who gets to challenge the lineal heavyweight champion, being me. Remember that, bums. Peace out. Have a good training camp and grow a set of nuts. Thank you very much and good evening. That's why I like Tyson Fury, man. That's why I like Tyson Fury. And hey, man, it's in my time of boxing, man, I got to tell you, the suspension in the heavyweight division, the suspension of Tyson Fury, whether it's his fault or not his fault, I've heard people say stuff that are different than my research about what happened, but it is what it is. The dude got suspended. And then he got his belt stripped. But whatever the case is, if he had been able to continue fighting, boxing matches would be made right now. There's no doubt in my mind that if Tyson Fury still had his belts, the Deontay Wilder fight would have happened. Without a doubt. So the suspension of Tyson Fury, in my mind, was a pivotal moment in the heavyweight division. It was a chance where the heavyweight division was going to be free to have great matchups again between top competitive fights in the heavyweight division. The Klitschko's, they fought the top guys in the division, except for each other. They could not fight one another. You know what I mean? So it was like the Klitschko era was just really like the heavyweight division was in suspension. I don't think it was necessarily boring or that it didn't have a very good talent at the top. It had good talent at the top. It just so happened that the talent at the top couldn't fight one another because they were brothers. Now, that said, when Tyson Fury came and got the belts, he came to the United States and got on the face of Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury, just from the way that he talks, the way that he acts, seems to me to be somebody that is more than willing to make a fight happen with somebody. But when he lost those belts and those belts got spread up and collected by Anthony Joshua, it's like all of the momentum in the heavyweight division. It was like a brief moment of excitement when Anthony Joshua won the belts. And that was just a little over a year ago. And it's like this cloud, this rain cloud, shortly thereafter, the rain cloud being Eddie Hearn, just came on top of boxing. Really, it's only one fight that ain't happened, though. I can't be too unfair. Now, I don't going day to day and listening to all the conversations going on about why the Deontay Wilder's fight's not happening. For the most part, though, really, it's just been two fighters that have not been able to get a shot at the three of the other belts. That being Deontay Wilder and Luis Ortiz. But I believe that Tyson Fury would fight Luis Ortiz. I believe Tyson Fury would fight Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury would have fought Anthony Joshua. Tyson Fury did fight Vladimir Klitschko. Tyson Fury would fight Joseph Parker. I don't see there being any issue whatsoever. The only person maybe Tyson Fury wouldn't fight is Huey Fury. That might be the only heavyweight that I believe that Tyson Fury might be hesitant to get in the ring with. And that's why, again, I am really hopeful that Tyson Fury comes all the way back from his injury, from his timeouts, his self-induced injuries, right? I guess you can claim in a way, putting on an extra 200 pounds might be considered to be an injury. But whatever it is, gets over his problems that he has, get himself back all the way back into fighting shape, get, as close to his peak as he possibly can get. I'm excited to have him. Once he gets back there, I'm excited to see him get in the ring and do those things. And I think he's right for what he said. Yeah, like, look, I'm going to get with you guys on my own. He's right about some things. He's wrong about something else. The thing that he's right about is that, he doesn't have to follow Deontay Wilder around, and he ain't got to follow Anthony Joshua around. He doesn't. He can, and he shouldn't. He should wait till he gets all the way back right. He should stop kissing cruiserweights in the ring, stop goofing off so much so people can take him seriously. Get back to where he has take on a top 10 opponent, maybe pistol whip up on Dillian White, something like that. One of that level of fighters. I have a suspicion he could beat Dillian White right now. But one of those type of guys, get a knockout, look spectacular, and when he feels comfortable, get in there and go get his belts back. I would love to see, from the Deontay Wilder standpoint, I would like to see Deontay Wilder fight Tyson Fury first, because then if Deontay Wilder beats Tyson Fury, then he can already claim. First of all, I already think he can claim that Deontay Wilder is the lineal champion. I already believe that, and I'm a Tyson Fury fan, and it's not based on who I think is better between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. The reason I think Deontay Wilder is a lineal champ is because of the claim that Vitaly Klitschko would have on lineal, and the claim that Vladimir Klitschko has on being a lineal champion. I just happen to think Vitaly Klitschko had a claim to the lineal championship, and a more legit claim to the lineal championship than Vladimir Klitschko did. Seeing as the only belt Lennox Lewis had when he retired was the WBC, and Vitaly Klitschko took that belt, won the belt, and he had that belt for the rest of his career. While Vladimir Klitschko got his lineal championship 4 years after Lennox Lewis retired in a fight against Ruslan Shagayev. That just doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, from the Deontay Wilder standpoint, I would say, yeah, man, him fighting Tyson Fury is a smart move. Because if you beat Tyson Fury, then first of all, then you definitely are the lineal champion with no arguments. And you really own all those belts that Tyson Fury held that he got stripped from. So really, Deontay Wilder could say, hey, man, I'm the man. All those belts are mine. Give me my belts, and walk up to him, slap him. Hey, but yeah, so that makes sense. Anthony Joshua's going to want to fight him sooner than later, because if it goes on, he's not beating him. When you saw that Joseph Parker fight, you can forget it. If Tyson Fury is 90% of what he was before he retired, Anthony Joshua's not beating him. Not the way Anthony Joshua looked against Joseph Parker. who can barely carry Tyson Fury's jockstrap. He'll beat him easy. And I mean easy. I don't think that the fight between a prime Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua was competitive at all. I think that is a boom, 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 grab. Punch, 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 grab. He beat him easy. Beat him just like if he was like a prime Vladimir Klitschko would, except for he's the height where he can do it. He'll just jab Anthony Joshua in his face, just jab him 3 times, hit him with a straight right, lean on him, grab him, clinch him, push him back, hit him on the way out, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat for 12 rounds and walk away with them belts without knocking out Anthony Joshua. Just jab him. Just jab him, straight right hand, jab, straight right hand, jab, straight right hand, maybe an uppercut, As soon as Anthony Joshua seems like he wants to get aggressive, just move. Or get on the inside of him, hold him, tie him up, push him off, start again. That's easy money for Tyson Fury. So Anthony Joshua is going to want to fight him sooner than later, right? Sooner than later, if at all. But if he gets much better, if he looks good gets a fight or 2 and looks really good, then Anthony Joshua and they're going to find a reason not to fight him. But it is what it is, man. As far as Tyson Fury goes, I am a Tyson Fury fan, and just like I'm a Deontay Wilder fan, I used to like Anthony Joshua, but he ruined it. Anthony Joshua just took all the fun out of it for me, man. You can't be out there ducking people and acting like he lost me at you can't come into the ring unless you sign a contract, and maybe I'll freeze him out. I mean, honestly, man, I didn't even have to get to any of the contract negotiations to be done with that. But Tyson Fury, look, I took a little while before I did a video because I was like, hey, man, maybe people forget that he kissed that cruiserweight in the ring. Stop, Tyson. Just be serious, man. Be serious. He could have knocked that dude out. Had a spectacular comeback, but he didn't do it. He played around for a little while. I'm sure he was nervous. Pretty much attest that to him being nervous, right? He hadn't fought in a couple years, had a crowd in front of him. He might be the type of guy that talks when he gets nervous, so he's talking to the crowd. But that guy, Fury, had no chance to hurt him whatsoever, couldn't do anything with him. And all Tyson Fury had to do, and he started to do before Fury quit, was start hitting him with some really heavy body shots and, started hurting him. And once he was like, oh, no, he's starting to pick up the gas, he quit. And that's a shame, because if he had been more serious about it, he probably could have got that guy out of there and looked really good doing it. You know what I mean? Look serious, because people aren't, they're not watching boxing matches to watch you crack jokes. They're watching boxing matches to see you do some damage. And that's what was missing from Tyson Fury in that fight. But going forward, I like his idea, man. He's got to do him. Do you, from his perspective, from Tyson Fury's perspective. Don't let Deontay Wilder rush you into getting your chin checked, right? Don't let Anthony Joshua try to, get you before you get ready, before you're ready. And then come back when you're ready, when you're all the way top, because everybody knows Tyson Fury's name. Everybody's going to want to see that fight. So that's the best option for him. And I just really do like the dude. He's a character. But anyway, with that, I'm out.